Happy Monday.
It is Monday. Happy Monday.
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
I'm just like kind of just getting my, Monday on. It's the end of
You drinking a liquid
vacation.
death?
No, I went Kirkland cold brew. Kirkland cold
Kirkland.
brew. It's the way to start your day.
That's the way. Now with caramel macchiato
Yeah.
and
Good morning.
hazelnut poop.
Good morning, Deeds.
Yes.
Happy Monday. Little
Happy
bird told
Monday.
me it's no longer May.
Whoa. It's June, baby. Hey, I was seeing June bugs back in February. What's the deal? What's the deal with June bugs in February? I mean, come on. They've got their own month. But yeah.
happy
Yeah.
happy Monday, happy June, happy yeah, let's get it. Let's get after it. June 1st, 6:30 in Colorado, 7:30 in Texas, 8:30 on the East Coast, and if you're on the west side or Arizona, it's 5:30. Good morning. Thank you for popping into Goo and Deeds on this fabulous, fantastic Monday, June 1st. We are live in effect. It's your boy, Mark Deeds Klodzinski. It's me, Jason Gulick. I'm coming at you live in Denver. Deeds is in Houston, Katy, Texas. We are going to rehash the weekend, man. How was your Friday? How was the weekend? What is good?
Weekend. All right, got the yard mowed. All right, that was fun. Did a small window job Saturday morning. I think no, not Sunday. I think Saturday we went to the beach. Took the family to the beach. We got to put our toes in the sand. Pretend we were mermaids for a while and just really soak in the sun. And basically, we all got baked into lobsters. We all put SPF 50 on. Yeah, I missed a few spot on my feet, so that sucks. But we had a good time. How was your week? You've been chilling in Colorado.
It's been outstanding.
Morning, Adam.
It's been a really, really it's compact when you do these family trips. You're about to go on one next month. Um, I have a ton of family here. I have a bunch of friends here. I have a lot of family here, and it is just hard to reach out and touch everybody that you want to see in a short period of time. Um, so yeah, we just tried to get all that done. The reason I came down was actually for my brother Jimmy, his daughter Izzy. They had a bat mitzvah, and I am
Hi.
so proud and happy for my brother Jimmy and his girls. Um, Last month was a tough month, guys. We spoke almost daily every time we got on the show about mental health and mental health awareness and the highs and lows of life and business and family and parenthood and yes, dude, the ebbs and flows. Shout out to Ebbs and Flows window cleaning wherever she's at, Amanda Ebbs. The ebbs and flows of life. Mark and I started this show at the end of February 2025. In December of 2024, my brother Jimmy, the one who I'm out here to visit, he lost his wife, Jamie. And it was a very tough time for my family. Like, death is difficult for everyone. At that time, Jimmy, his daughter was just turning 12, and he had a daughter that was 8. And my brother loved Jamie a ton. He converted to Judaism, when they got married, and a bat mitzvah is the sign of adulthood. A young woman or a young man becoming an adult in the Jewish tradition, in the Jewish faith, in the Jewish heritage, and the ceremony was a lot. It was beautiful. It was heartfelt. It was touching, and it was emotional. Doing something like that, and then not having your mom. The reason that you're having this whole function together. Uh, it was tough, but my niece is so outstanding. Her mental fortitude, her just resilience. My brother and his daughters and the entire Gulick family, Feldman Gulick family, is they're all amazing. So I wanted to give a my brother, they don't watch this show. You know, this is mostly for window cleaners and home service guys. But my brother Jimmy Gulick is an amazing, amazing dad. He's an amazing man, and his daughters are just resilient, beautiful, smart, fun, and I just couldn't be happier for the ceremony that they had and the Friday, Saturday, Sunday events that went on. Man, I was really pleased to be a part of it. So
Mazel
my
tov.
weekend, yeah, Mazel Tov is right, bro. We had a fucking get down. My brother knows how to throw a party. The girls had all sorts of fun. There was dancing going on. The theme for the event was Broadway, so there was musical shows everywhere. You know, it was fun. I sat at Les Mis table. You know, there's an Annie table. It was just all sorts of fun. Dancing,
Oklahoma in the hallway. Yeah, go outside.
great time. So I
Great.
saw almost everyone in my family, and I saw some window cleaners while I was here. I ran into Jeremy Peterson and Chris
Cool.
Versaggi out of Boulder, Colorado. They came down and visited and had some lunch with me on Friday. Then we came back to my cousins and slang some suds, and yeah,
Stud.
Jeremy's dope. Yeah, Jeremy's been on the show with us before.
Mhm.
He brought his homie Chris down, and yeah, we just hung out. So it was a lot of fun, dude.
Awesome.
Yeah, a
Very
lot of
cool.
fun. How
Yeah.
far is the
Well, I'm
beach from
glad
your house?
the beach boy. It's about an hour and 22 minutes. So it's
Nice.
pretty curvy straight shot, if you will. But we've got the place we stayed every year, except for this year, at an Airbnb right on the beach, but off the beach, so to speak. And so we've got a really good spot that we park at. You got to buy a beach pass, but we park, put up a tent, put out some chairs, and we just spend 5 hours just getting baked by the sun, turning into lobsters. I found a really cool. This is my Mark's catch of the week. I found a fishing net, so it was pretty cool. I mean, this is like a $70 fishing net. It's like all rubber, so you can catch sharks with it and stuff. But very cool. So I'm happy. Every time we go, I find something neat. But
Did you
kids
bring
had
a
a
metal
blast. We all had a
detector,
blast.
Deeds?
No, because I tried that once and I ended up just finding a nail or something. I'm like, yeah. What I need to do is spend $1,000 on a metal detector, learn the difference between silver, nickel, gold, platinum, all the different metals. There's guys do this stuff on YouTube where they'll bury stuff in potted plants and they can tell by the woo woos what the heck it is. So if I learn the woo woos and the sounds, maybe I could do it. But I'm married with kids, dude. I can't golf. I don't go. I don't have leisurely activities like metal detecting. My wife would say, if you're gonna walk around the kids, I'd have just go in a circle walker. But yeah, definitely might put that up. I'd actually like to start gold panning, but that's like a New Mexico, California thing. So
Arizona, it's
maybe
popping. So I service a
is it
yeah, it is. And we have a a client yoga cold bath, and the owner of the yoga cold bath likes to prospect, and he goes
cool?
quite often, and
Nice,
yeah, he enjoys it. um Shout out to Brooks does pay attention to the show, which is kind of cool. He also
neat.
is a yeah, he's a good dude. He promotes streak free. He'll see me, you know, every now and again. He'll see my TikToks or whatever, and he'll share them on Facebook. And yeah, he's a good dude.
TikTok Anonymous.
There's all sorts of gold everywhere, man. So yeah, if you're into it, get after it. Get
I'm
after
into
it.
it. And this was right before the gold started peaking last year. I was like, man, I really need to get into this. Our buddy Josh, the window cleaner out in California, he used to do a show, but he's big into gold prospecting. I think he almost bought a gold prospecting like business mine type deal. Like this guy's like, I want to sell it. You want it? He's like, oh my god, it's like one of those. What do you say? Probably say no, but you know, it's always right. You always find the gold right after you stop digging. That's why, like in business, you just got to keep going. You'll have a couple of shitty days, maybe a
Yeah,
shitty
don't
week, shitty
stop.
month.
Don't stop till you
Don't
get
stop
enough.
digging for that gold.
For
Yeah,
sure.
so you got to keep going.
So
Is there
who's?
enough
I'm
sugar in
sorry,
those
I don't
Kirkland
have the.
coffees?
I don't. What'd you say?
Is there enough sugar in those Kirkland coffees?
I don't know. I can't. I don't have my readers on me, so I couldn't read it even if I wanted to.
Hmm.
They're in
All
the
right, well, we're going to
house.
give a shout out. We got good morning, Adam, Padrine, Damien, Tyler, WCR's in the house, Jeremy, Zach, Chuck D, Zero, Squeegee Chick. Good morning. Ooh
Yeah,
la
yeah.
for Craig. Groovy Bubbles is in the Hizzles, Damien. And yeah, very awesome.
Hey, if that's
Army
Jeremy,
Brats is considered one of the greatest. Yeah, go ahead.
if that's Jeremy Peterson, tell him what up. And then also, I'm gonna reach out to him. The
Correct.
gentleman that we spoke that I just spoke about earlier that Jeremy came down with. I'm gonna see about getting him on Friday if that works for you, Deeds. Chris Versace from Dekine out of Boulder. If that's Jeremy that's in the chat, let's do it. Let's see if it'll work out for him for Friday. Yeah, that sounds like it'd be a good time. I had a good time meeting with him. He's probably my age. Been doing it about 10 years. It was a lot of fun visiting with him. And it's really cool too when the guys that we've had an opportunity to chat with virtually, but we haven't had a chance to meet in person yet. Um, I've watched Jeremy. He's a very talented window cleaner, man. And my cousin's house is this, you know, tri-level brick house. It's got the lighting is really neat. And he brought his tools and I was like, hey, all right, show me what you're working with. Like, let me see how you're rocking that pole because Jeremy does some really fun. Let me see how you're rocking that pole is exactly what I told him. He's like, I got my zero.
Fun. Fun.
He had some fun other squeegees with him too. He had
Cool.
a what the fuck did he have? He had a sorbo handle that he converted to a quick release. And then he also added the what is it? The like the shoot the
Quicksilver.
channel that WCR made the fucking carbon fiber. So you had the carbon
Yes.
fiber in a dope ass and a red sorbo handle with the instead of it being he had a quick release. Yes, he took that carbon fiber, added it
Squeegee
to a
or
sorbo
channel.
channel, and then added a quick release. So he had a sweet custom little setup
Nice.
going. It was popping really lovely in the light. It almost reminded me, Callum from Devon,
Yeah.
UK, how
Okay.
he has that black Etery, but he has the red Sorbo and then he has the black I think he has a black Unger channel on it. He calls it his black cherry. It kind of looked like that. It was a pretty
Neat.
bitchin'. It was a pretty bitchin' setup. So and then watching him, I don't do much pole work. Um, so always learning from somebody is fun. And do you do much pole work?
Yeah, I have a lot of bushes. What do you call them? Holly bushes, where they've got the spiny needles. So
Yeah,
I've started now. I pull the shit out of some windows now, and it's just a learning curve, just catching the drips. I got it's in the truck, the Unger Zero, the rubber tip deal. Wrap a
yeah.
surgical towel around that bad boy, and just give it a couple what have yous, and boom, corners are good. My problem is that I've got to get around and take the damn screens out. So sometimes I'll just squeegee, but if I don't have to take a screen out, I'll use this. Or if I've upsell the customer to deluxe, where I'm doing the traditional clean, then the water fed pole, I can do a half-ass job, if you will, polling higher windows and leave a little bit of the soap because I'm just going to go back through and water fed it, in a half hour.
The
So
deluxe, he says.
deluxe blows their
The
mind.
deluxe. So you know what
Hey,
else I
it
did?
cleans twice as
Actually,
good.
hold on, let me see here. Where'd you go? There you are.
There
So
it
I
is.
also did my let's see if you can see. I got the zero out. So I hit up some uppers up there. There's the
Morning,
system
Mike.
over there. I brought the Atom with me. So let's
Nice.
see. This little fucker came in handy. I don't know if you can even see it or not, but it's so
Oh yeah, I see
small.
it.
Yeah. So I traveled with it. I threw it in the back of the Telluride. Got my micro here, just hanging handy. So yeah, we did.
Nice.
We did that house. I took care of that. Prepped my brother's house for him too for the party. He had a brunch yesterday. It was supposed to be from 10 until 2. I didn't get home till like 7:30 or some shit. And
Woof.
didn't pack, didn't do it. Yeah, and it was ridiculous. And I still got to
How's the
pack
weather
this
out there?
morning. It's outstanding. It's been great. um, sun is shining, man. It was supposed to rain on like when it did rain a little bit on Wednesday and Thursday, a little afternoon stuff, little afternoon special. Um, but other than that, Friday, Saturday, it was great. We were going to drive home today, and now I'm looking like we're going to make a pit stop in Moab, Utah, do a little more sightseeing.
Moab. Cool.
Moab.
Let's
So,
find out the beautiful weather in Amsterdam.
Yo, good morning, Frank fucking Ray from the Netherlands in Europe. It's 71 Fahrenheit. Perfect weather for window cleaning. And you know what we always say, guys? Zero fucks given.
Yes. Love it.
shout out
It's
to
beautiful
Frank
out there.
Fook and Rave. Love it.
Thank you, Frank, for the weather, our man in Amsterdam. But yeah, so how's your week looking? Like when you get back, you
It's
got stuff
good.
lined up?
Yeah, we do. Billy's on the glass this morning, and then he's got a gonna go do an estimate tomorrow. We got another house. Wednesday's our first Wednesday of the month, so we're gonna do a route day. Um, I'll be. He's got restaurant like Caps, and then we have um one of the air traffic control towers that we do. That yoga cold bath goes, and um then we have another storefront. But yeah, we got some stuff popping. Yeah, so it should be a good week. The only thing I don't have lined up, I think, is Friday. So yeah, we're pretty solid so far. What I'd like to do now is start trying to focus on next week and doing that. I'm actually going to be. Looks like I'm going to be traveling again next week, Deeds. I'll
Traveling
be leaving.
again next week?
Yeah, looks like I'll be leaving on Tuesday. Norco, California. Julian's got a soccer tournament, and guess what? The kid is
No, I don't.
back.
He's in. He's playing. He's cleared.
Yeah, man. He said, I think I'm ready. And um the last fuck, we're in the 6th month of the year already, and he hasn't played since December 30th. So
Crazy.
I think I'm probably just as ready for him to hit the field as he is. Um, we're a dedicated soccer family, bro. We
Do you
still go to
think
all these
maybe?
games, all this shit. Like
Yeah.
we still go and root and pull, and so yeah, it'll be great to see the kids back in action, but it'll be even better to see my kid back in action. I'm so excited.
Do it, Julian. Pick the ball. Very
I know,
cool.
man.
Think of
Yeah.
you remember that movie, Rookie of the Year, where the kid used to the baseball like 100 miles an hour? You think now that he's been
Rowan Gardner.
on rehab, he can kick it? Maybe not.
Hopefully.
Superpowers. Yep.
Actually, we were
But
just
how's everyone
talking to
else's Monday? Everyone? Go ahead.
we were just talking about rookie of the
Morning,
year
Frank.
yesterday.
Oh, were you really? It's
Yeah.
a
Henry
good movie,
Rowan
man.
Gardner.
Underrated.
What's your week look like?
Roland Gardner. Roland with today I've got two days today, or 2 days. Two jobs this morning, two jobs tomorrow morning. Wednesday I have off because it's Miss Kylie's birthday. She's turning the big
Hey,
39 again. Woo woo.
I was just
So
gonna ask. I know
that'll be
she's got a
fun.
birthday
So
coming up.
yeah, so we're celebrating Wednesday. And then Thursday I got a job. Friday is open, and I'm trying to start. I'm going to start leaving the weekends open, or I'm going to start charging a like a $75 Saturday fee, if you will, uh, and just when I'm on the phone with people, say, hey, I can get to it on Thursday at 3 o'clock, or if you have to have it done this weekend, or I'm not even going to say it. I'll just have them say, well, I'll be home all day Saturday. It's like, well, I'd love to come on Saturday, but I have that reserved for family time. If you want, I can do it for $75. I heard that or read that somewhere
Dude,
last week, so I'm going to start incorporating it and just testing because unless I'm like hurting, if it's a slow week, I'll work on Saturday, Sundays, no problem. But we did the beach trip this weekend and we're like, you know what? We could make that trip every weekend or every couple weekends or something, drive down
once a
there,
month,
pitch a tent.
dude. Lock
Yeah,
it in.
to get down. So that's what we're thinking of doing. So I'm going to try and lock in a weekend fee. I don't know if does anybody else in the chat do any weekend fees? Do you? I know a lot of guys don't work Saturday or Sunday, but
I
if
just
they
can't
do they
anymore.
charge? Sure.
But you know what though? I'll have friends that'll hit me up, and I'll if it's somebody that I want to work with and or work for, or and if I'm
The
open,
money's
I
good.
will. Yeah, I will, but I don't. I just don't schedule it. I'm like, no. But
Sure.
I'll have friends that are cleaners call me up, and I'll go work for them. Like because I want to help people out. I'll do shit like that. Um,
Sure.
or
But
like again, it just depends on the project.
right. Well, I only mentioned it because I had the AC guy come out on a Sunday to swap out a motor, all that shit, and they had a $75 fee for weekend work, and I
Yeah.
was like okay with it. So I'm like, if I'm okay with it, if somebody really has dirty windows or whatever, we can, I can. Hey, you can wait till Monday, or you can pay the $75, $25, whatever weekend scheduling fee. So
All
I'll
right.
report back to you guys after I get that
Yeah,
info.
keep us updated on that. So I'm gonna tell you a quick story. When I first got going into this, and it was Billy and I was banging on doors or doing whatever. Um, I wanted more money, but I had a really hard time asking for more money, right? And a lot of us do that, especially once we've become,
Show me money.
especially when we become adept, when we become really good at what we do, we get it done really fast, right? So sometimes you feel
Sure.
bad saying, "Oh, it's $250, but it only took me an hour," right? Or it took Billy and I an hour.
Let me
Um,
stop you. I had a customer who called me out 2 weeks ago, a gutter customer who, one of those guys that kept checking on me every 2 seconds. It was very annoying. But at the end, he was mad because I didn't flush the gutters out because there was black clouds. It was going to rain within a couple hours. So I let him know. It's like, hey, I knocked down the gutters. Everything is good. They're working. Uh, Long story short is he didn't want to pay because he didn't like that I didn't do that. This is a guy I had to come back and actually rinse him out. I think I told the story. But before that, or no, on the phone with him, he was saying, "Well, I don't think I should have to pay the $300 for 30 minutes of work." I was like, "Dude, I was there for an hour and 20." He goes, "Most of it was on the phone." It's like some of it was on the phone, correct? And I even had to like do this to the guy like once or twice, like because I was talking.
yeah,
My wife's car was in the shop. I was dealing with that and trying to flip flop it and find something. But anyway, weird customer complained about the pricing per hour. I said, "Sir, did your gutters get fully cleaned out? And do you have like two giant bags of debris in your driveway?" Was yeah. It's like, then I clean them out just as you asked. It doesn't matter how long I take. And yeah, so you just got to deal with that with customers. And like I said, your worth. I had to explain to him, I climbed up the ladder 15 times, scooped everything out. That's what it takes. It's not my fault it took less than what you wanted it to. So yeah,
yeah.
got to deal with customers and explain yourself. Go ahead.
So when I was getting started, I'd be like, it'd be hard for me to explain to somebody why the cost is what it is. And this is also before window cleaning in my area was such a big thing. In Arizona, people didn't, window washing wasn't a huge thing until on residential, as
Mhm.
big as it is, until the last 15 years, right? 10, 15 years. And when we were getting started, I'd be giving people numbers or whatever, and we'd be charging 175, 250, and we'd be done in an hour and a half. And I'm like, man,
Right.
I should be charging more. And Billy would be like, and I'd be afraid to ask. And Billy, who does not like to ask for money, that's not his specialty, but he has no problem pumping up your boy. He'd be like, "Come on, Goo, you fucking got this." He's like,
I
when
get
your
it.
plumber comes, yeah, he'd be like, "Your plumber when he comes to your house and he fucking charges you $300 an hour, you don't bat an eye. You just pay the man, right? You're just like
Yeah.
that guy." And so Billy is so good at pumping me up and making sure that I have no problem asking for more money so we can get more money. But yeah, he's not about asking for it, but he has no problem making sure I'm on my game to understand my own our value. You know what I mean? So when
Sure.
when
Yeah.
we when we as service providers understand what it is that we're doing and the amount of work and other things that go into the service, whether it be your insurance coverage, whether it be the soaps, the gas, the supplies. Don't short yourself. That's kind of what I was trying to get at in that long ass story. Don't short yourself. Um, And that's another thing too. Is like a lot of us price per pane these days. It's just easier for the client and whatnot. Yeah, I go by the pane, but then I also round down because I know how fast I am. So it's just, it's right now, it's summertime in Arizona, so I have to be cognizant of what I am charging because I need every single penny I can get. So my prices in the summertime do tend to maybe be a little more customer friendly. What say you,
Your
Deeds?
your,
How's your
your
pricing
summer
going these days?
your summertime. I'll tell you what, dangle manager, dangle. When I send estimates out, I'll get like from people like, hey, Mark, it's that time of year. Let's get the gutters cleaned, or let's clean the windows. Let's clean the pool deck. And then I look back at like the time of year. If it was like in a January
Yeah,
or like middle of July, end of July, it was probably on the lower end of that I'm busy as hell spectrum. So yeah, I know all about that where you can adjust prices. You know, for driveway cleaning, I like to get 249 includes the driveway, the front walkway, the steps, but I'll drop it to 229, 219 if it's added additional stuff, or if I'm just slow as hell and I'm like I need to fill something today.
it's
Let's
yeah.
talk turkey. I've got a customer today. I'm doing her windows, gutters, and then her driveway, and she asked for a driveway price because I cleaned it maybe 3 or 4 years ago. She's like, "Wow, that's a lot more expensive than what I could get down the street." So I'm like, you know what? I'm taking a shit ton off for your driveway cleaning today because you're a good customer. And she was actually a lady I drove by because I work in a neighborhood. So I drove by her house, cranked my neck, and saw that she had pine needles and stuff on her roof. So I'm like, she's going to be calling soon. And I sent her an estimate about 2 months ago after I saw that. And she finally reached back out. So got to reach out and touch your customers and hook them up. She's a 5-year customer. She also gave me a big green egg as a gift, like on my
Nice.
second year there with her. She's like, I've got 3 grills. I don't want that one. It's too heavy. I'm like, I will trade you a window cleaning for this. So she got a
Nice.
free deluxe window cleaning. So I got an egg. And then I ended up selling it a few years later for a good idea. So it worked out well. But right now I've got yellow jackets flying around because I got like nests in my garage, and it's that time of morning where they wake up, garage door is shut, and they're all pissed off. So buzzing around my head, but it's good for you. Speaking of buzzing
Nice.
around your head, I wanted to do a giveaway. I'm going to give away a gutter cleaning starter bundle from WCR. We're going to do, I think it's a follow Mr. Deeds, or not Mr. Deeds, Goo and Deeds. Follow us on Facebook, and we will we'll create a post, whatever, start that this week. But we're going to give it away on Friday. So it's like a 50 something dollar value of gutter tools, because if you're cleaning windows, you should be out gutter cleaning or adding that to your repertoire, because you've got ladders. All you got to do is buy a bucket, a gutter grabber, a wedge scooper, a gutter getter, a gutter basic cleaner, and a gutter gizmo. So those are the 5 things we're going to be giving away this week. So even
That's
Jason, look, try add gutter
that's
cleaning, man.
fucking dope, Deeds.
Yeah.
I've never
So
seen that scooper, bro. That orange
yeah, the
scooper.
scooper, that's my jam, bro. It's my jam. It's not in here right
I've
now. I,
never
I
seen
put all
that.
my
The only
stuff in
thing
the
I
truck.
have is a gutter gizmo. Am I qualified to win?
Yes, anybody that comments, or yeah, we got
I
to
want to
create a
win
post
that.
for it, but it's pretty cool. Yeah,
So I think I'm gonna start doing a little gutter action, a little more. I
you
know I
should.
don't have it here or I don't have much of it in AZ.
Hmm.
Oh, that's dope. But I
Yeah,
think I'm gonna
basically,
come back out to
oops,
Denver
sorry.
and maybe next month and
Uh-huh.
spend a week or 8 days or something doing some work. And I'm gonna
Yep.
do some gutter work. So I have a great bucket here already, dude. When I got
Yeah.
here, I fucking so if you recall last year, this time of year last year, I was actually on my road trip. We were doing shows from like Jackson. I was in like wherever I fucking was at. You remember? We were
Uh-huh.
doing the show, right? My brain isn't
Yeah.
that fucked up. Anyways, yeah. I ended my trip here in Denver and I had some leftover gear. And I disposed of most of it. But when I got here, I forgot that when I left myself. I had already had a bucket. I already had some etery tools that I purchased here at a local supplier, and then I had some other stuff. But when I got here, I was like, damn, I still got I had extra towels, and I had like 3 things to make her. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm all set up. I can like literally work. Let's go do it. And then I brought my other stuff, like my zero shit. So I was all dialed in.
Cool.
I was all dialed
Very
in.
nice.
Yeah, I
I had
got
to
clean towels and everything. I was like, shit, I left myself a nice setup. Way to go.
nice haul.
Yeah.
I had to take apart my pressure washer again this weekend and replace a belt and adjust some stuff.
How'd
Long
that
story
go?
short, it went well because I figured out why it was making noise. There's two long bolts that basically make tension against the pulleys. And long story short, one of the bolts had broken off or sheared off. And so I was trying to figure out while I was tightening it why it wasn't adjusting what I was trying to adjust. So I ended up taking it all the way out. I'm like, yo, shit, it's broke. So I ran to Ace Hardware, spent $5 and just got the two bolts that I needed. And now she's purring like a kitten without any more whining and ying, 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 like weird shit. Because it's not a good sound when you're in the middle of a job. Like if this takes a shit, I've got to do a 4 gallon a minute machine. But anyway, the point is, while I was at Ace, I saw that they had a sale on ladders, and I need an 8 foot A-frame because I
Yeah.
do first story gutters, so or windows even because I use that to get up high for like an interior
Yeah.
window. If an 8 foot A-frame will work, but mine took a shit because the two metal clamps that come out and like support it were actually falling
Bowed.
out and swinging. Yeah, well, it just broke out. The fiberglass fucked. So I'm using it like an idiot for the last couple of weeks. Like, okay, just one more job and I'm going to buy a new ladder. So as I was at Ace, they had a sale. I took the ladder. So I've got a brand new, and I went from a rated 250 ladder to a rated 225 pound ladder. So it's actually maybe like 3 pounds lighter. So it's a lot easier to move around. I just have to
Nice.
be a little slower on it because it's, a lightweight ladder versus a medium. But yeah, for you gutter guys, for you window guys, if your ladder's taking a shit, replace it because you don't want to fall. Dangerous.
Hey, I'm gonna run inside and check on something real
Pretty
quick. Can you hold down the fort for 2 minutes? I'm
sure.
sorry, but the sun is like gonna shoot you. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna relocate that
That's
for
fine.
a second. There you go.
Relocate.
Give me 1 sec.
Jump back on. Cool. Anyway, so gutters. You guys know how passionate I am about gutters. I love it. We're gonna give away a starter bundle later this week. I guess Friday. We're going to create the post. All you guys have to do is like and comment gutters on it and then follow Goo and Deeds on Facebook. We'll get you entered in. We'll do the random prize wheel action. But yeah, gutters keeps me busy. It keeps my family fed in between jobs. I mean, I do 5 different services: gutters, windows, house wash, driveways, pool decks, Christmas lights, that kind of stuff. But with gutters, I live in an area, for example, a lot of my customer base is in areas with 30, 40-year-old homes. So they've got mature live oak trees or pine trees, whatever. So there's a lot of dirty gutters. There's a lot of pine needles on roofs, and it gets nasty. So if you offer window cleaning, you should offer gutter cleaning, or you should consider it because you've already got the ladders. You're already not afraid of heights. All you need to do is buy or get a gutter scoop, a 5 or a 10 pack of gloves, a big ass thing of 40-gallon trash bags, and then safe ladders. I've got a Werner ladder that goes to 28 footer and a 24 footer and a 28, but I got to use the 24. And then I've got a Werner bullhorn safety thing at the top that I'll put on the roof to stabilize myself. So I'll have more of that this week, unless you want to bear with me a sec. Well, no, you don't. Yeah, no, yeah. The point is that you guys should be offering gutter cleaning because your customer, if you notice they have gutters, you could tell them, hey, 199, 219, 279. I can clean them all up by hand, put them in a bag, put the bag at the curb. Bob's your uncle. You get paid. So that's one of my favorite things in the world is gutters. It's easy as cleaning windows. You've got 10 windows, takes you like 2 minutes a piece. You're done. Same thing with gutters. It's one side of the house. You just got to move your ladder. Or if you don't want to move your ladder as much, just get one of these bad boys, your zero trad pole, and get the gutter dismo or getter at the end. You can pull the shit towards you and knock it through. So my favorite. And Jason's back.
Yeah, man. Sorry about that. Sometimes these mornings, bro, it's fucking early.
Get enough I've been drinking half calf for the last, I think, week or two. It's
uh,
because when I go out, like right now, I'll be going out in an hour. It's already 79 degrees, so it's hot. Humidity
yeah, it's
guaranteed to
not.
satisfy.
The weather's been great here. I'm, and a Southwest boy. Cold. I'm a bitch. What can I say? I can admit it. Cold temperatures and I don't agree. But the weather's been great. I was able to wear shorts and a t-shirt all day yesterday. Matter of fact, I went topless half the day. Woo woo. Yeah, party in the
Ooh, topless.
backyard. Yeah,
Yes.
no shirt,
Yeah,
no shoes, no dice.
I did that at the beach. I'm like a lobster. Kylie's her back is red as hell. The kids like just have a little bit under their eyes where we probably missed some sunscreen. So they got like it's funny. The bottom of my feet. I was wearing sandals when I put on the suntan lotion and then took off the sandals for the day. So the very tops of my feet are sunburned. So I'm like, fuck, this is gonna hurt with boots this week. So we'll see. Shouldn't hurt
So
that bad.
Kylie's birthday's on Wednesday.
Yep, turning
Do we have a
39
guest?
again.
Do we have a guest on Wednesday yet?
Not yet. No.
Do we want to have Kylie on and roast her like Kevin Hart for her birthday?
There's a small chance I'll have to talk with her and ask. We'll see what she's doing on Wednesday
Don't
morning.
worry, I won't
Henry
roast her. I
actually,
promise. I would never do
Henry
that, but
starts.
it might be a fun way to celebrate her birthday. We can have her on if she's game for it. I don't know if you guys saw or not, but Miss Kylie did have an article in AWC Mag,
Woo,
which is
woo.
pretty gangster. You know, it's nice to be able to put your thoughts out there and share them to the world. And I'm glad she had an opportunity to do that. And Lacey, thank you for getting that out there. I haven't had a chance to read it
Thank you.
yet because I don't have my article in hand, or I don't have
Magazine.
mine in hand, but I can't wait to physically
It's in the
read it.
mailbox.
Yeah, it's in the mailbox. I'm looking for it. The check's in the mail, they say. The check's in the mail.
Yeah. Hey, I think I told everyone this, but I did a big pool parking lot job last couple, 3, 4 weeks ago. I think I did. I got half the check. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like waiting on the other half. I think the accountant cuts the checks Monday, so I'll get paid for that job Friday or next Monday or so. So it's dang it.
Did they
Yeah.
give you a check that was cut in half and then said they'll mail the other half later, or did they give you half the amount?
They took the four byline items of money, 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 money. They picked the top byline of the pool money, money, sent me that byline, but left off parking lot, restrooms, umbrella tops, like that shit. I'm like, what's the deal? You got to stop drinking at lunch before you cut the checks, lady. So, I had to send a happy text to the pool committee lady, like, hey, pool committee lady, I know your management company isn't the best in the world, but as expected, they messed up the payment. You might want to ask, can you please? And she's like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'll get on top of that. And this was also a customer who was like 2 weeks late paying me for whatever reason. So it's like, come on, these people dragging their feet. So I kind of know to stay out of that neighborhood. But I already got 4 jobs out of it. So I mean, I'm fine. And that's where it's funny. It's like the jobs that I got out of that neighborhood pay better than that one day or actually the 2 days, 2.5 days of work for that pool stuff. But it's all word of mouth, getting your stuff out there. I had the WCR banner and that worked pretty much wonders for me. Offered the client an advertising discount. They approved it. I got to put up a banner. So it was nice. But yes, damn it. Waiting on the check. But
Hey,
other than
man,
that, things are
nothing
good.
wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of calls, return calls for gutter cleaning, for window cleaning. A lot of people are, hey, Mark, it's that time of year. It's like, damn right, it's that time of year. Let's do it. So trying to stack up the schedule. We are leaving for New York in a month. So we're going to spend a whole week out in the Buffalo area, soaking up the sun. Hopefully we got perfect weather out there. A lot cooler than Houston.
What are your dates on that?
I want to say June 28th through the Monday or Tuesday after the holiday. I
Okay.
think traveling Saturday to Tuesday, something like that.
Okay.
So I'll do my best to do the filming and stuff. The Airbnb, that's always a fun place. Beautiful, big windows, and it'll be fun.
I just went
But
in obviously to go check on something real quick. If Damien's still on, I did not get a chance to see Damien in person this trip like we normally do. Um, Damien, looks like I'll be here probably till at least 8:39. So if you're on your way out, I do have your hat and pins. If you want to stop by, just give me a shout. And if you don't make it by, I'll leave them on the front porch. Dude, I love you, bro. We'll catch each other on the flip side. I know that. Believe that. I'll be back in a couple weeks. Yeah, so shout out to Damien, who's been a supporter of our show, who's been a even more important, he's been a just a great friend of
But a
mine
friend
for
of
a
the
long.
industry.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Friend of the industry, but he's somebody that he's like one of the guys that really helped me evolve into the cleaner and the person that I am over the last 3 to 4 years. Um yeah, a
Changed
lot
you.
of this. What's that?
You see. I'm just doing
Yeah,
the
man,
red
no,
dragon
seriously. Like
transform.
I've told him this personally, but I'm gonna say this, to everybody. Damien helped me realize that it's okay to be me and it's all right to be a little corny, a little like, hey, like staying positive even when shit sucks, and like it's okay. Like I can be a corny ass motherfucker and still be kind of fucking gangster and kind of fucking ghetto at the same time. I can just be me. And he's somebody that helped me learn that I can do that and still clean windows and still do stuff, and yeah, man. So shout out to Damien because a lot of the stuff that I do on here actually started here in Denver. The interviewing. Damien knows this. He came over, we visited, and then we had a 90-minute conversation that I recorded, and it's kind of what made me want to do these kinds of things. And Deej, you've seen that interview. And now we kind of do that with a lot of these friends. I don't get into the in depth like I did with Damien that day, but again, if it wasn't for him, I don't know if we'd be doing this shit, in all honesty. Deej, you wanted to do stuff on your own before, and you were doing some gigs and you were doing some skits and stuff, and I was doing some things and whatever. And I don't know if I don't remember if you saw the video that he and I did first, or if you mentioned the hey, we should do this, or how it all worked. But I really feel like without having already done that interview with Damien and us doing this stuff, I don't know if we would have ever done this shit. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, um, yeah, man, it's all this whole community. It's the love that we give to one another, and I'm super glad that the support that we get from our friends, man. Uh, yeah,
Good stuff.
great weekend of reflection this weekend.
Just get the Damien Schrodengrass Center for Window Cleaners who can't clean good but want to learn to do other things too. Yeah.
uh,
Because he's a
I
good
love
dude. He
it.
helps out. You know.
Mazel
Oh
tov
yeah,
to Damien. To
he did say
Damien.
he said he's going to be stopping by,
Word to your
so he
mother,
will be
motherfuckers. Happy
grabbing
Monday.
that.
I love it.
Happy Monday. Yeah.
Um, there's something else I was going to tell you too. Now I can't remember. Oh, another
Rubber
shout
baby
out.
buggy bumpers.
Rubber Baby Buggy Bumpers. Another shout out. The Prez, Scott Ankrantz. He gave me a text this weekend that was super awesome, and I just wanted to tell him thank you. He's
Let's hear.
super, yeah, he's super thoughtful. You know how he is, bro. He's just a good dude. And just a shout out to him. So, and to
Cool.
Frank Grave, bro. Like, always helping us out with these spots, man. What a kick, bro. What a great way
It's
to,
hot.
yeah, add some spice and some flavor to the show.
Yeah. Love it.
So, does
Sometimes
Kylie
it's
actually
easy
watch our
being
show?
cheesy.
Can I ask you what you're gonna
She
get her
pops.
for her birthday, or will she actually like if you tell her, if
There's
you
a
say
chance
it?
she'll watch, so I got to zip. So it's
Well,
basically
why
one
don't
of the
you tell us
perks.
of something that you're? Why don't you tell us of something that you're gonna get her, and then make it like a fake?
It's probably going to be books. Yeah,
Yeah,
or a
she
book
likes to
gift
read,
card.
huh?
She's a readaholic now. She's a big reader. She's actually doing some writing. So she's reading to immerse herself in reading. So if you're not a good reader, you can't be a good writer. I
Understood.
myself am super guilty of not reading that much. I'll read or listen to audiobooks, while I'm working, and I'm guilty of not doing that for the last like 9 months. But I've started up again, Grace had mentioned great. Yeah. Anyway, Grace mentioned a book called Signs on the Squeegee Life Show. So I listened to that, and it talks about the other side sending you signs and signals to make decisions or whatever. And it was a really cool, insightful book. So I was at a bookstore this past week and picked up a book for Kylie that she went to uh, and had ordered or whatever. So when I was walking out, I passed by the nonfiction section, and there was a book about a guy who did the Johnny Appleseed Trail. He followed Johnny walk. So I thought that was pretty neat. So I bought myself a hard copy book, and I'm gonna thumb it open here this week, get inspired. But yeah, Kylie reads a lot, and yeah, that's good. Reading is good. My daughter also jumps on the books. She reads a lot of books now,
So
so proud of her as well. Reading is good.
I want to riff, motherfucker, riff. Reading is fundamental.
I think I'm froze.
No, you're good. Are you there? I hope everybody heard me drop the riff. The reading is fundamental line. Deeds, are you? Can you hear me?
I was frozen. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, I can
okay.
hear you now. I was frozen the last 20 seconds.
Oh, I was dropping the. I don't remember if it was from Chappelle's show or not, but it was like riff, motherfucker, riff. Reading is fundamental. Get along.
It is
Um,
fundamental.
she. I should be asking her this, and I don't know if and when we'll have her on. We talked about having her on in May, but I still haven't read the article, so I don't want to. Anyways, she's doing some kind of reading, like 100 books or something. Is that what she's trying to do over the summer, or 100 books? And what is she doing? Did I see her post something about that? Hello? Hello? Father, can you
I
hear
can't.
me?
You're all right. Now I hear you.
Is
Do
she
what
doing
now?
some kind of like a book challenge where she's
Yeah, it's
trying to read
broken.
100? Hello?
I think so. I think it's some kind of. I don't think it's a challenge. I think she's challenging herself. Let me switch internet.
Father, can you hear me? How have I let you down? And there will be sorrow.
All right.
Can you hear me,
I think
bro?
I can hear you now. I switched internets. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I just got a song that I
Oh,
want to use for a video pop in my head. That'll be fun.
yeah. Write it down. Or you're gonna forget it.
I try to keep a list when I have a list in my phone that I try to keep track of shit. Um, but I try to do upbeat music and stuff, but sometimes I like to throw some punk rock and some hip hop and shit in there. And I just got some old school punk that just popped into my head that will be not so bad. I can see a black and white video in my future.
Yellow.
Are you taking a call?
Ah, cool. Black and white videos are nice.
Yeah, I do dig me
No,
some
I'm
black and
walking out.
white.
My
Shout
computer's
out to Panda, my boy too, out in the Bay in San Francisco. Kopersky, Anthony.
just me.
Excuse me. I like to bring. He inspires me. He does some crazy shit where it's like typically black and white, and then a lot of times doesn't even involve cleaning. It's just like the background, and he just does some fun shit. He sent me a hat. I don't even know. Maybe a year ago, right when we first started doing the show, I want to say. And
Mhm.
I try to take my Evie loves the hat, but I try to take that hat with me to the cities that I go to and get a shot or two in his hat, wearing his hat, and then do at least one black or white wherever I'm at doing some shit. Same
Mhm.
for Tom, Squeegee Tom, who's also been, I gave Damien some love earlier. Squeegee Tom's been a fan and a contributor to our show, to our community. He's been a contributor to our community far longer than he's been a contributor to our show, but he's been a viewer and a friend of our show from the jump. So shout out to Squeegee Tom. I did bring his shirt with me too. I took it to Utah as well. I think it's fun to rep the fucking guys that support us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Where did you go?
Oh, I lost internet. Internet died. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the kids wake up and they're starting their YouTube videos. or Netflix or something. So my band,
Summer.
yes. So I had to get close to the house, and I'm outside the back porch. So I know Kylie's going to be dispatching at some point. So let them do their morning thing. And then when I get off of here, I got to go hop the garage, load the trailer and the window stuff, and get off to my little old lady's house.
Little
Be
old
a good morning.
lady. Word them
Little old
up. Word
lady.
them up. So who's still in
Yep.
the chat? Who we got joining us still?
Damien, keep your head up, buddy. John, Lily, Lala is here. Good morning,
Oh,
John.
Lala. He's gonna get a shout out as soon as
Tyler,
when we do our wrap ups.
Nick,
Um,
Jake. Good morning, guys.
morning, Michael Koleski. I don't know if he's in there, but he
Ryan,
just sent a photo.
cool.
Uh, yeah, Jake. Shout out to him. I talked to him quite a bit this weekend too. I do like me some Jake. Jake's got some
Jake's a good
shit
dude.
going on. He's got some shit going on, and he was just sharing with me, and I love being able to share with him and bounce ideas off of him. I
Yep.
saw my buddy Nick Coletti posted some videos this weekend too, so shout out to him.
Yep.
All the
Shout
Utah
out.
cleaners.
Yeah. Shout out to Jake because the giveaway for the complete gutter cleaning starter bundle from WCR is from a gift card I won from the Window Cleaning Nation. WCR, they do like a monthly giveaway. So I'm going to use some of that gift card to give back to the window cleaners. So we're
Hell
going to create
yeah.
a post, comment, share, whatever. We'll figure it out. And then you'll get a chance to get a free package sent to your house. So
Hey,
go gutter
do
cleaning.
you think? And I hate to do this to you on air, but I'm going to. Do you
That's fine.
think we could maybe do a big one, like a month, a 1 month long contest for like a $250 banger?
Possibly. I don't see how
All
that's
right.
not possible. Yeah, we could definitely do that. Banger
Spending
for
deeds is
everybody.
money.
Yes, you're worse than my wife.
Yeah. Boom, boom.
Hmm.
But I don't put out.
No, no, everybody. Contrary to that belief, no. But yeah, so it'll be good. We'll do that.
I
But
love
this
you,
week
Deeds. You fucking
we're
crack
gonna.
me up. Contrary to
I'm not.
popular belief.
I'm not cheap. But let's. We're gonna start. We're gonna get our feet wet with this gutter cleaning giveaway. So if you don't offer gutter cleaning or you want to get gutter cleaning, all you gotta do is buy a bucket because you're gonna win this week. This week. This week. So we'll we'll put it. We'll post it.
You're fucking the best, bro. Uh, happy
Simply
Monday,
the best.
right?
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and start wrapping this bad boy up. I gotta go wake my family up. I was thinking that they were gonna be up like right when I got started doing the show. Not happening, bro. They're still
Sleeping
asleep.
in.
Yeah,
Rolling
but
over
you
like
know what?
flunkies.
We're not doing an 11-hour drive now. We're doing a 5 hour and 20-minute drive. Headed to Moab, Utah. Gonna go see some beautiful red rocks. I have not taken that path.
Rock.
Yeah, so this will be a whole new trip for us. It'll be something that we're all of us are seeing at the same for the first time together, which is
Cool.
nice. You know, I've taken that trip up here.
Experience.
Yeah, I've taken that trip up here and seen this stuff by solo, and now I saw it together with my family. This time we're gonna go as a family and see it all together for the first time. So it'll be beautiful. I'm really looking
Cool.
forward to it.
I when I was in Monument Valley, Utah, where the Monument Valley where it's that
Yeah.
big where Forrest Gump's out walking basically. I stayed at a campground, and so long story short, I had to walk like a mile to the nearest like restaurant motel thing they had. So I had to like walk. I chose instead of taking the road, I like walked through the desert, if you will, to get there. And it was a full moon night, so it was like the coolest thing ever. It was beautiful, fully lit. But there was like tarantulas, there was like scorpions and shit. It was pretty neat, very cool experience. But don't go walking in the desert at night, when you're out in Moab. Oh, actually, you should. I think there's a pretty good moon out, so you'll have some beautiful views overnight. So
Yeah, somebody was
fingers crossed.
full moon. Full moon.
Yeah. Well, I know it was bright last night. I don't know if it's full tonight, but you'll have a nice show if you're in the rocks.
Yeah, it's
Gorgeous.
gonna be dope. I rented a fucking sweet spot too, bro. I don't even know. Like,
Don't even know. Show me the
yeah,
views.
no, I got a mountainside view room. It's like 4 room setup. I don't even know, man. It was kind of by
Cool.
accident. I thought it was gonna be so I looked at rooms and they were ranging from like 108 to 170. And I was like, damn, that's fucking cheap. Because Santa Fe, it was like 220 or something.
Yeah.
Um And I was like, damn. And I checked out this one spot. And yeah, I spent a little more scratch than I wanted to, but it's going to be the best night ever. It's going to be the best fucking night ever. We're going to have a glorious room and fucking room to sprawl out, maybe order in some fucking nonsense. Way to wrap up the trip.
Heck yeah.
We dropped Julian off at church camp the next day. And then literally as soon as he gets back, then we hit the road again through California.
We're in
So
Northern Cal.
no, not Northern. It's called Norco. It's actually in Riverside County. So Riverside, motherfucker. Yeah,
Like
being Riverside.
get on a plane to NorCal, and you're like, wait, this isn't California. What the hell am I? Interesting. Is that in Denver, or where the heck is it?
What's
I can't
that?
place it. What state is it in? Because it's like NorCal.
Oh, it's in California.
Okay, so that makes sense.
So I'll be cruising down through. I'll take the 10 and I'll cruise right past 29 Palms, and I'll pass Palm Desert,
Beep,
and then we'll cruise up to Riverside. And the kids the team is going to stay in San Diego County probably, but I don't have San Diego County kind of money this week, so I'll probably stay in Riverside, or that week I'll probably stay at Riverside, where it's actually closer to the fields. Yeah,
Cool.
if I can save $60 a night on that trip, then I'll do that. You know what I mean?
It helps every little bit.
I'll stay in like a 79 beater with the doors outside. I don't give a fuck.
There's still an RV parked on the side of the road in a church parking lot somewhere in the Carolinas. I don't even know if they picked it up yet. You know if they got Tom's RV yet, or if it's still
Did he
sitting there?
Did he ever catch a check? I don't know.
I don't know. Tom, let us know in the
You know what?
comments.
Let's get Tom back on.
Tom, let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's get Tom back on. It's been a grip since we had him on. Let's get him on. Also, Corey Klimas, we need him on this month as well. So there's another date that we can fill. He and I talked about it. Now I'm just remembering it. So we'll add him on one of those dates. Mark, sound good?
Sure. Yeah.
So there's a couple pointers. What do we got? The one that you got for the 10th, Corey, Chris Versace. I got to reach out to Kat Baker. Kat, if you're listening, let's get you on. Trying to get a hold of Keith Sugimoto out of Alaska as well. I would love to get a hold of him. So those are possibilities for June. Like I said, we're kind of gonna be a little loose with our scheduling, but we're still pumping along, guys. Don't you fret. Don't you fret. Deeds, anybody you want to give some shout outs as we wrap up today?
No, sir. I didn't like it. No, yeah. Thank you guys. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for all your comments and stuff. We really, love you guys being interactive. We love talking to you. Thanks, Jake, and everybody at the Window Cleaning Nation for their giveaway. Who was it? Jeremy that won this month, or was it Jordan?
I think Jordan Eklund won.
Yeah, Jordan,
which
won.
is fucking crazy.
That's cool. Yeah, so he gets they're giving away a $2,000 gift card every month. So check out Window Cleaning Nation. Thanks everybody at Zero WCR, everything they do. We love you guys. And just thank you, Goo, for being on this morning. You weren't sure if you were gonna make it on or not. And
oh, I knew I'd make it. I just didn't know where the fuck I was gonna be.
A nice day with the family and relax.
Yeah. And I hope I love doing the show with you, Mark. I do. I just sometimes I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna be and what I want to. You know what I mean? I just want to be. I want to be willy nilly with the world. I want to be a tumbleweed that's rolling with the wind.
As long as you report back Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7:30.
Always. It keeps, dude. The show is necessary. It keeps me grounded. And I love you, bro, and I love what we do, and I love the industry with which we are a part of. The men and women in our community are amazing. Grace, Craig, the people at AWC Mag, Kaylee from Zero, Chris and Alex, the boys in Utah, the Rat Kings, the fucking those wild fuckers. Jordan Eklund, Sean Hart, some of these dudes that have been around a long time. Jersey, Steve-O, Zane, these guys and gals that really
They're working.
Yeah, that put in the work and that help the community. The Damians, the Toms, the Corys, the Gabes, the fucking Codreens, all of our friends that support us and that keep giving back to their communities, that do the dirty work that other people don't want to fucking do. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
We support you guys and we love you and we just appreciate you guys hopping in. And if there's anything that we can ever do for you guys, please don't hesitate to reach out. And I want to say something right now to one of the homies too, Lala, John. I'm looking directly at you. If you're still on, I love you, bro. Um, Sometimes things get tough and sometimes our brain spins out. And it's okay if and when we spin out. It's how we regroup and collect and recenter ourselves. And I know you're going through some shit right now, but I know you got this and you're gonna be all right, dog. And get that head clear, go, get through it, and we can do this together. We're here for one another. Um, I want to give a shout out to John Magdos, another homie that's been a supporter from like day one. You know what I mean? I'm not seeing him this week because I'm out of town, but I got some stuff to link up for him as well. He's a good dude, and another cat that sometimes goes through some issues, and that just I love the guy, and to all of you guys who are single owner ops that are grinders and warriors and putting it out there for your families and your communities. Keep on rocking, dude. Yeah, keep on rocking in the free world.
That's right,
So
Neil.
yeah, keep on keeping on, motherfucker. I need some
Yes.
more coffee.
Big
This
thank you
11
again. I
ounce
forgot. Oh yeah, 11 ounces. I ain't gonna do it. You need
that
more
ain't gonna
sugar.
cut it.
Yeah, I want to
Hold
give
on,
out.
real.
Yeah, yeah,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, you
I
go
was going to
ahead.
shout out to Miss Kylie. Thank you for what she's doing behind the scenes and all that, creating the graphic for our giveaway and whatever. Uh, she's a busy girl. She's working in the chair and also doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes for my business and all that stuff too. So she is she's awesome. So I forgot to mention. But go ahead,
Yeah,
Jason.
yep. Um, there's some. Oh yeah, 11 ounces ain't gonna cut it. So the other day, you know me, I want a 30-ounce Starbucks, and there's a great little coffee shop right down the street that my cousin likes to support, and it's great, right? But I told him before we get there, he's like, just come with me, G, let's go. We could walk the dog there. The dog goes in, he gets biscuits, whatever. It's cute. But I told him the same thing. I said, gee, I don't want to go to this spot. I'm probably going to get a fucking 16-ounce coffee. It's going to be a little bitch cup. Like, and he's all, he just like kind of like looks at me like, fuck you. And he's like, I'm going to tell Tom, that's the owner of the coffee shop. I'm going to tell Tom you said it about his bitch cup. I'm like, whatever. You know me. I need my 30 ounces. So I'm going to go get a refill. I'm gonna finish giving some quick shout outs. Shout outs especially to my man Billy, who takes care of everything while I'm gone. Um, the best, the best in the biz, the best there is. Make sure that the clients are always taken care of, never late, always takes care of it, never misses a beat. Billy Sloan, I love you, my man. So as you mentioned, lastly, shout out again, Chris and Alex, Sorbo Zero and WCR for letting us post in pro. I hope everybody has a great week. What are you telling Deeds?
Change your resin and your rubbers this week, guys.
Yay, yay. And I hope those passion buckets are full. And if not, keep coming back. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Take care.